Hey, what's up, y'all? Just going live outside. You know what I'm saying? Just kicking it, right? Oh, shoot, I forgot something. Let me turn my radio. Hey, what's going on? Just grab some cards. Let's talk some schmack, right? I got my glasses here, right? Got the cards out in case you guys want a couple of questions answered. You know what I mean? That's how I roll. Question and answer session time. Plus, we're going to talk some schmack, right? What are we going to talk about? Well, I don't know. Pick a topic, but I already have one picked out. Yeah. So we're going to talk some smack, like I said, and do some cards. So come on in, relax. It's a nice day out. Don't worry about my withering plants over here. I just transplanted them, so they're trying to come back to life. All right. So what are we going to talk about? We're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about the dreaded subject that no one wants to talk about. So excuse the AC and the trucks rolling by. You know what I mean? We're going to get into this conversation. Hopefully you can hear me pretty well. Make sure that volume's all the way up. Oh, yeah. All right. Okay, here comes the controversial conversation that you know I bring. Let's talk about race. Racism. Okay, racism. Right? Basically, racism is like, you know, ignorance or bias or anything like that towards, somebody of a different skin color. Which to me is absolutely ridiculous. I don't see people in their skin. I see them with themselves as who they portray themselves to be. Okay. So our eyes can very much deceive us. And the fact that we think that what we see is what we see, but in true fact, the only difference between you and me is the skin color. Well, maybe some intelligence, minor things like that, but generally all the same, exactly the same. So it kind of bothers me to have this idea. All right. Want to welcome you coming into the chat. We're doing a little bit of talking schmack and throwing a couple cards down. How's it going, my friend? Good to see you. I'm doing well. I'm glad that you are, hopefully. Right. So I brought my tarot cards. Right. So we're going to do, if you got a couple questions you want answered, I will pull a couple cards in the process of talking the schmack. Right. So where was I? Racism. Right. Racism. Hello. Come on in, my friends. If you have questions, leave it in the comments, and I'll throw a couple cards to try to answer those for you. Also, we're going to talk schmack, right? The schmack talking is about racism, right? Very, very touchy subject for a lot of people that don't want to get into it, but kind of already started, right? And I believe it's all crap. I think it's all crap. I think it's just a way to divide us all. Because when I look at you and you have a different skin color, logically, see that your ancestry was from a different geographical location than mine. So maybe you have a darker tan than me. I don't know. It's about it, right? But I think some people don't want to get out of that. I think some people just want to stay in that race card idea. Appreciate you. Thank you for that. You're amazing, Empress. I love it. Yeah, so this is a very trippy subject because, like I said, people don't want to talk about it. But here I am saying that it's all crap. Oh, my puppy's great. Yeah, they're both out here sweating, sweating like dogs. I got the fan on for them over here in the cut. Yeah. So okay. Yeah, I think that people just want to hold that race card, right? They want to be different, right? They want to be unique, which is not a problem, right? Everybody's different in their own ways, right? But to make it such a point where now it's an entitlement, that's where people want to stay. They want to get stuck in that. And I never understood that idea because Just because we have different skin tones don't make you less than a person than me. As a matter of fact, you could be a better, a bigger person than me if you applied yourself, right? And left that whole race thing out. It's just so bogus. I never understood it. It always bothered me, and I think we need to change it. But a lot of people, like I said, they don't want to change. They want to stay stuck. I mean, who's going to want to be stuck like Chuck and then bitch about you being stuck? Well, if you're stuck that much, then do something about it. And if you want to be equal, then at least pretend to be equal, I guess. Okay, let's see, Empress, what you got? What's your question? Doing with the woman in her house, they're hiding something. All right, let me pull some cards. We'll see. We'll see. I already got a buzz off that, and I'm gonna just let's see, the cards play out and see if, as always, my intuition is right on, baby. All right. Yes, we all bleed red. That is exactly right, my friend. Right. I mean, I guess really the difference is, the bones, right? Women have one less bone than men. Here's your card, my friend, Empress. Ten of Pentacles. This is family. Okay, so this is family. This is also abundance. That's your first card. Oh, so it's like a surprise. They might be holding some kind of surprise for you, my friend. Yeah, it's a family function, family prize. Family prize. Yeah, you're going to get the prize for sure. But they're going to bring in something that has to do with, stability and family and structure. So maybe someone, I don't know, I'm kind of getting mixed messages. Like someone's going to say that they're possibly wanting to start a family, or it's some kind of gift to you. I think what I really feel that they're hiding something from you within the family that he's doing with Grace or me. Okay, Grace. So is this person your boyfriend? Because that's going to help me with some clarity here. Because this is definitely family. Someone's going to give something, bring something, offer something, take action towards. Okay, child's father, right? So there, he's definitely bringing something in that's family orientated. Okay, so maybe he is trying to find a better way to co-parent, right? And maybe this other person, this Grace, could be your daughter or it could be somebody, right? What he's hiding. Okay, so what he's hiding is, see that cup right there? It's empty, empty emotions. There's nothing in that cup. So what he's hiding is his emotions about a family. So really, he could be just hiding the way he feels about you and wanting to maybe have a family, maybe get some kind of stability growing that way. No, that's some lady in the house. Okay, some lady in the house. Maybe, okay, that could be true. And it could be that he's just getting advice, right? He could be getting advice on how to approach you. But definitely, there's going to be an approach coming that has to do with family. Okay, so let that sink in a little bit. Give your question, and we'll shuffle it up and let's see if anybody else has any more questions. But we're going to keep going into that sensitive subject, right? There's people that don't want to eliminate that kind of race card. Why? Because it just leaves them entitled, right? First in line, blah, 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 whatever that goes with that crap, right? So I really think that we got to extinguish. I'm sorry, darling, I got restricted comments on here. So if they're not appropriate, then the mediators kind of just cut them out, block them up. Hey, what's going on? What's going on, Jay? You made it. Hope everything's working out for you in Mexico. Yeah. So the race deal, right? The only truly way you gotta get rid of that is this. You gotta stop looking at yourself in that different manner. Okay. I understand, like Jay, right? I did a reading for him, I just met him, and he's black, right? But when I seen him, I don't see the black. I see the person. So I'm gonna be analyzing his body movements, the way he's talking, all that, and you see past the skin color, right? And I think it's bogus how people just fixate on that kind of stuff. Now we get into stereotypes. Now we get into people that just what are stuck in their own self belief systems, maybe even self imposed by your own parents. Who knows? But that's what happens. So first of all, get rid of that individuality. Okay. Second of all, get rid of all the stigma that goes with it. Right. What am I talking about? When you go to vote, right? Are you black? Are you Native American? Are you, no, you are a human being. It only should say, are you male or female? Boom. Don't want to get into the transgender stuff because that's a whole separate issue, which I have no problem with that, right? Your choice is your choice, right? But it's the idea of wanting to be separate and different, right? And you could do that, but you can't use certain things like I feel like your skin tone or even your sexuality to play on the guilt and the hurt and the shame or whatever to make people agree with you. I mean, that's just being a straight narcissist, manipulating kind of punk, right? Yeah. So that's kind of that. So, hey, jump in with the questions. If you have questions, you want to chime in about some of this, feel free. If you have questions, like Jay, you have any questions, I'll give you a couple cards. We'll try to iron that out. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm just kind of kicking it here today, enjoying myself outside. Yeah. My dogs are kicking it over here, just having a good old time. But it's like 80 something degrees. So I don't know. It's time to take a dip in the lake. Right. So yeah, get rid of those stimuli, get rid of all that stuff, and make it where everybody's on this even platform, this even kind of benchmark. Right. We need to start over. I think we really do. We need to pull the plug on this crap we got going on now. Start fresh. Start fresh with taking off those boxes to say, are you a Pacific Islander? I mean, come on. Let's just get all the nationalities out there and put them in every freaking box. It's just so ridiculous. And see, that's just racism in itself because they left out Japanese, they left out German, they left out Polish, right? So, like, how racist is the whole racist thing? Pretty racist. Very selective, right? And it's only done by why? To cause a divide between you and me. Hey, AM, welcome, 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 AM. We're doing a little bit of talking schmack, and I got a couple cards here. So if you have any questions that you need resolved urgently, I'll pull a couple cards and we'll try to get that all ironed out for you, right? So yeah, pull the plug. Let's start fresh. We got to start fresh, right? We need a new system, a new way of doing things. And I'm not trying to cause a rebellion or a revolt that will happen all by itself. Right? History tends to repeat itself, and we've been through this phase many other times. Oh, Venus. Hello, my Venetian queen. Right. Yes. Loving it. Gotta love the Venus women. Gotta love all women. Gotta love all men, right? Whether if Mars are from men are from Mars or women are from Venus, I don't know. I'm kind of from Venus too, so Let's see. Sure, I'll shoot a question. Here we go. How does feel about me? I'm extremely attached to her. I am open relationship with my girlfriend. Okay, well that's cool, man. As long as you guys have that, open and understanding kind of commitment, that's on you. People like that, right? But to see if this girl likes you. Ooh, let's see. Let's shuffle this up one time. We'll do it two times. Get in there. All right. Let's see. What is it? Kind of already felt the question. I felt the question. Yeah, sorry. That's the sorry card. Oh, Well, now you got three cards, my friend. So you have the World card, and then you have the Six of Swords. So what I see here with your question is that she's going to be like, I'm sorry, because it's supposed to be for her to move away. This person is supposed to only be in your moment for a cycle, and it's fated for her to give you this I'm sorry and move away, right? Maybe she is moving away, maybe she can't stay, but there is something definitely here with moving away that is fated. So your time with her, my friend, I feel is going to be short. She's going to make that known to you, and definitely give you this genuine, sincere kind of apology, farewell. Yeah. So that's kind of where that is. There you go. That's your question. What do we got next? Okay. Um, in the water, kind of cold. Oh my! The fiesta's going on right now. Stop it. Really? What? Oh my God! I love the fiesta. San Antonio. Yeah. I don't know about walking the river, walking like 102 degrees, but shit. I love the fiesta. You know what's the best down there? I'll tell you this. Oh, you will? Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Jay, you rock. You rock. I hope that question kind of answered a little bit of what you needed to hear. Sometimes the answers aren't what we want to hear, but it is once you finally get to that point. You know what I'm saying? Now back to the fiesta. San Antonio ain't that far from me, darling. It's like an hour away. Yeah. Appreciate you, man. You rock too. Yeah, I'm glad. Eric could have been a problem, and I'm glad you came to me and wanted that to kind of get squared away. Right. San Antonio the breakfast tacos. Forget about it. What do you know about? What do you know about the tacos in San Antonio, man? Spicy. Woo. Yeah, breakfast tacos in the morning. Shoot, I'm all about that. Hmm. How many more days before it's over? Because I like that when it gets all kind of packed, gets crowded up in there. Maybe we can even meet up. You know what I mean? Sit, kick it around by that wine shop. I think there's a like a wine tasting place over there. Yeah, they still have in the courtyard. I think that's fantastic. I'm definitely gonna have to do it. I kind of missed the rodeo because the Austin rodeo is happening too, and I missed that. I think there's like 1 or 2 more days left, but yeah, it's already done. Down for the fiesta though. So what other schmack we gonna talk? Right? Let's see. We got the racism kind of ironed out, right? Um, I don't know. I guess I would feel different a little bit by society standards, not by my own feelings, if I was black. But let me ask you this: What were what? Here we go. What would you say if I told you that I was black? Mm, throw those comments up in there. What would you, my friend watching right now, what would you say if I was black and I could prove it? You'd probably laugh at me, probably doubt me, right? Probably make fun of me and all sort of shit, right? But I did my DNA, and I have ancestry that is African. As a matter of fact, northwestern African is where some of my roots come from. So, my friends, I am part black. How do you like that? Yeah, it's always a in San Antonio. Sometimes a little too rough, right? I just dip in for the fiesta. I love the music. I don't know what it is, but the mariachi music, it just makes me want to shake my ass and get up on there and just have a good old time. You know what I mean? Just brings it out of me. Yeah, I was always probably supposed to be born a cowboy, but that's why I'm here in Texas now. Enjoying it. I've been here for a long time. Love it. I ain't going nowhere. Right. San Antonio's getting too crowded though. And where can you get gas? With all the aquifer, right? Where are you gonna get your gas? You gotta plan ahead. Tricky. Tricky. Right. So what other schmack we gonna talk? Right. Oh, let's talk about some of the politics, right? Let's talk about that. talk about some of the ways that some of these dinosaurs have been in their little cave, political party candidates, representatives, senators, that just soak up the time of getting that pension, but really not doing any kind of work for us who we hired them to do the work for us. Yeah. So I think term limits should be applied for sure, right? We need term limits. Cut that shit down. Hmm. I know it is a little hard without the fur babies, right? It is, but my dogs are so disciplined. They're so good. I could leave them, overnight. I'm not a domestic dog abuser. You leave in the afternoon, you come home and they're late, late morning. That's good enough time, right? And never spend a whole day by themselves, right? That's a little bit much. But if I had to, I would definitely take somebody to just do a little check on them. You know what I mean? But my time is not stretched by my dogs, right? So yeah, I'm definitely down for that. San Antonio sounds really fun. It definitely. If I was to come down, I have to like time it where then obviously I'd have to meet you around that way. So bam, there you go. That we could collaborate. There you go. That sounds like a fun time, right? So yeah, back to these politicians, right? They gotta make a decision. They're being ignorant to things, right? They're being indifferent to things. They don't want to. Bum bum bum. I don't think that I do because I had to switch a bunch of phones. So maybe you want to email me that, right? Yeah, don't send it up on the comments because then you'll get plagued with robots and shit. Throw that up in the email, right? It's just earthly divine at 2 Terra at Gmail. It's too easy, right? So yeah, these politicians, term limits, they're indecisive to making their own decisions. Why? Because they don't care, and we need people that care. We need a fresh idea, a fresh face, right? We need somebody that's been through life, right? That's been an alcoholic or been in domestic dispute, that has that core understanding of what life is about because they had those boots on the ground. Yeah, they had them boots on the ground. We need to do this fast. We need to do this aggressively, right? Seriously, because it's just too much. It's way too much. Let me see here. What if you told me that? Well, then I could go with it, but that had to be the point of I have to see the facts to know, right? Like for me, I could say I'm part black all day and people would buy it or not, but I can throw down with that evidence and show it, right? So definitely somebody of self worth I am, yeah, not self serving. Yeah, self serving does nobody any good but themselves. Your half brother's daughter did the DNA test. I got Jewish in me thought. Oh, well, there you go. See, you don't know until the facts. Like I thought I had Japanese in my family. Guess what? Nope, not even a bit. Crazy. The cute butt. Yeah, that's a Polish thing for sure. But thank you anyways. Right. So term limits, non-self-serving people, people that are for the people by the people, right? Because that's what it's supposed to be, for the people by the people. Ain't none of that really happening, right? There's only a few people that were supposed to do that, and they kind of did, but they got booted out, right? So it's like we live in a society where people are so bogged down with fitting into the norm that they don't know their own individuality. They don't know their own authenticity, and it's kind of like sickening because I just watch all these people in their lives just go because they follow this crap and they get nowhere and they get stuck and they can't say nothing about it, and it drives me crazy. That's why my channel is so different, because there's so many different people out there. I have to reach you all in a different kind of way. Too short rooms for people. Reserve the tickets. Oh, you got tickets to go, Elizabeth, to the Trump rally? I was gonna go today, but you know what? My back was freaking killing me so bad. I had a hard time walking around this morning. Seriously, I was like totally an old man. And I was like, I don't know about going. I'm gonna stand there for like hours, and then I'm gonna suffer, and then I gotta drive back, and I'm gonna suffer. I don't know if I could do that. So I bailed on the rally today. Yeah, and I think that time is it. Yeah, I don't know about going now if you're not there. The doors open at 2 o'clock, Elizabeth, and they wanted you there by 12 at least. The doors gonna be open by 12, and they want to do the pat down by 1 or start it something like that. So that way the bulk of people can be in and out, because you're gonna be checked by Secret Service, right? Yeah, so it's probably too late to get in. When the tickets were general admission, you just had to go ahead and reply and get the verification. And they would have sent you like the little map of where to go and all that stuff. But hey, you know what? It'd be on TV. Wow, sometimes we miss things like that for reasons uncontrollable. But yes, San Antonio, email me for sure. Definitely about that. Okay, so let's keep going with these term limits, these politicians. We need fresh young ideas, right? We need people that are authentic. We don't need people that are out to serve themselves. You know what I mean? Get on to where, whoa, 90 cups. I was like tripping because I already seen that. Yeah. We need to give the people what they want, not this false offer crap, right? No empty offers, empty promises. No, no, no. I was talking to somebody else. Michelle. Right. There's the fiesta, Mexican fiesta down there this weekend, and yeah, probably going on for like a week or something like that. And so I was just kind of reminded that that's what's going on, and I've been there a few times in the year. So if you ever are in Texas and in San Antonio, you definitely got to go check this out. The fiesta is off the hook. Plus the river walk. It's like a little river cut in the middle of shopping area, restaurants, and people getting a little boat, cruise off. Well, a lot of people getting a big boat and cruise off, right? But then they also have the Alamo right there. So it's all this cool little section of everybody getting together and kind of doing the thing. But term limits, politicians, I kind of liked it when I seen Obama not wearing a tie. I mean, I'm not for that guy, but definitely I like the idea. See, the younger people in politics, exactly. And if he's fresh out of high school, well, that's good. That's okay. He's fresh. He's got the more realistic ideas, right? More down to fun ideas, right? Definitely AM. It is fun. It is a bash, and it's not always like a crowd wild, crazy kind of party. I mean, it can be, but there's a lot of on foot patrol, bicycle patrol down there, and they definitely keep it tame. It's a pretty good time. It really is. Yeah, the river walk. You never went? Ah, well, you got to make it again. You got to try it. You got to do it. You got to get back in there. Yeah. So there's your politics. You can throw a question out if you got a question. You can also you can bring up a topic. You can mention something that you want to discuss on here. But sometimes it's kind of hard to deal with a lot of people. Yeah, I mean, sometimes it is. It takes a special kind of knack, a special kind of person. Oh, all your exes live in Texas. That is a cliche that I hear a lot. That's kind of funny. Yeah, but dealing with a lot of people, right? So everybody has opinions, everybody has their own differences, everybody has their own beliefs, but it's very hard to get everybody to be on the same page, right? So if we definitely have a topic, a subject to all discuss, you can still listen and value that person's opinion, though you don't agree. True that. Raw Heinz 57. A1 steak sauce, baby. Yeah. That's great. That's good news, right? So, yeah, um, I think I'm going to pull this plug for this one right now. My dog's really looking at me. I think she's got to go do her business. So let me kick off this video. Hey, feel free. You have more questions, you have comments, you want a little quick read like this, throw me throw me some comments. Thank you for all the likes that you guys threw up in here. Appreciate y'all taking that time to come out here. If you want a personal reading, you want a spiritual evaluation, leveling up that way, go hit up my website. Also, what's really cool that just started happening is not only with all of your video tarot that I do, it's now converted into podcasts. That's right. So you can watch it at home, or you can go to the gym, the grocery store, wherever you are, listen to your tarot messages streaming on podcast. So that's either going to be Google Play. You can go on YouTube Music. Also check out in YouTube Music. Just Google my name. It'll pop up, and there will be all my videos, all your zodiacs. There's your videos and or just the song, so you can just hear the lyrics. Also, what's really cool about that is that all the music that I listen to, I made a playlist. It's called Manifestation Tunes. You can listen to the music that I listen to. Also, you can also listen to the music that I put in the videos. How cool is all that? That's fantastic. All right, I'm getting out of the sun. Bless y'all's heart. Appreciate y'all coming out here and enjoying this little Saturday fun time. You know what I mean? I'm going to let these puppies do their thing. Be blessed. Be well. And definitely be brave, my friends. And I will see you again.